Alright, so taking a look and seeing what we have going on here, you can tell that I just applied a 16 gauge tool to this particular setup. I have it brought in inches, yada yada yada. Like here we are, take a look at that. Okay. You can see here that we have the green, we have all this green inside of here, but it's not connected in all the places. So if we were to try to cut it out, what we would get is essentially, let's see if we can remove this. Hold up. Nope. Essentially, that is the cutout that we would get. I'm going to remove these points. That is visually what you would be seeing, and let me be honest with you, that's not what you want. So, let's go ahead and make sure that we're going to cut this out correctly. We're going to go into QCAD here. I'm going to open it up, and we're going to do some small adjusting here. There we go. Now let's zoom in here. Based off of what I'm seeing, what needs to, generally speaking, happen is we have all of these vectors. We have so much going on in here. Easiest bit to do would actually be to do this in Inkscape, but for the sake of time here, what I can do is I can go into, so I've selected all of this, and it looks like you have some called out pieces. Cool. I don't know entirely what we can do to save that. Perfect. You know what? Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go in. We're gonna select all of it. Okay, awesome. Modification tools, and we are going to. Well, we don't have a. You know what? All right. We're gonna do the scale tool. Base it off the center here. We're gonna delete the original, and we're gonna unlock that. We're going to scale the x-axis by 1.2, and we're going to factor the y-axis actually by 0.95. So when we hit OK, for instance, like that is one way to do it. Now this is a complete screw up of this in terms of they're going to overlap. Okay, that's understandable, what have you, you know? So let's say, for instance, we actually delete these particular lines here. I just want to see what it would look like if we were to try to run this as so. So I'm going to go delete this dimension, go 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right. And we're just going to go File, Save. Awesome. We're going to go into Sheet Cam. We're going to delete this file. New part, yes. Name, cool. Bring it in inches. Alright, we're going to go ahead and select everything with the contour tool again. Right click, move to layer. Def points. Def points. Okay, let's take a look and see what we got. Now you're going to notice here, by scaling it the way that I did, now I did a couple things. You didn't have to do the 0.95 like I did, but you'll notice now every single line in there is actually going to cut out just okay. Now to show you how that's going to look, I'm going to remove the vectors here and remove a couple other visual signs here. So by looking at it, you're going to go, oh, okay, you know what? That's actually going to cut out this time around. So keep that in mind as you're working with this, but that is how I would adjust it. Maybe make smaller items here. It's up to you, but that's what's necessary. So let me know if you have any further questions. We'll go from there.